Hey, welcome to the Valt Podcast. We are your car culture cultivators. Of course, I'm Sean and joined with my partner in crime.
Joe, what's up? Ann?
Vijay, hey, how's it going?
I should say my partners in crime. How you doing, VJ?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. How's life on the other side of the continent?
Pretty warm. So surviving the heat wave. That's the mission right now.
Nice. Well, it's like 75 degrees out here today, and I was crying how hot it was. So, where we are, where you are, and where Joe lives, I guess I don't really have a real complaint.
Yeah, it was like 99.
Oh my God!
It's probably still 80.
I wore a sweater today. Look.
Yeah, I know. I'm so jealous.
Hey, Joe. So what do we have going on this week?
Yeah, so the F1 guy got fired. I don't know what his name is.
Everybody's getting fired.
One of these F1 guys got fired. So VJ, I think you know this more than either of us. So why don't you dive into what happened and what the situation is?
Sure. Yeah, it's a pretty big bombshell news in the world of F1 right now. So the CEO and team principal, who is essentially the boss of Red Bull Racing, he just got sacked by the owners of the team, who are basically the Red Bull corporate, right? The Red Bull company in Austria. So they basically fired this guy for not being able to retain the world's most wanted driver, Max Verstappen. Right now, for the last season and a half, their car has been lacking compared to McLaren and even Mercedes and Ferrari. And it's purely the skill of Max that's been keeping them in the picture. So the second driver in the Red Bull team has struggled for like 3-4 years now, unable to do anything, and it's just Max who's been winning because he's basically the best of his generation. So it's reached a point where the car is like almost undrivable even for Max, and Max it's the worst kept secret that Max is about to leave Red Bull probably by this summer. He's probably going to Mercedes. That's the big rumor right now, where Toto Wolff, who is the CEO of Mercedes Motorsport, he's gonna get Max finally in his car and in a bid to win the championship. So it's basically Red Bull has lost all its biggest assets now. Like Max is about to leave, and in the last year they lost their the biggest technical guy on their side, which is Adrian Newey, who left for Aston Martin, and they lost their sporting director. They lost their another designer, Rob Marshall. So all of these are being it's said that Christian Horner, who is the CEO and team principal, is not able to keep the team together. So he's being let go, which was like a shock announcement.
Yeah. So I saw it on Instagram first, and my dad mentioned it.
Well, we wish the team the best, and we'll see what happens. It'd be interesting to see Verstappen in a different uniform, though. But yeah, that's that news.
Shocking to see the double championship winners from 2023, and then 1.5 years later, the boss is sacked. So it's pretty fast in F1.
Yeah. Yep, moving fast. In other news, the Ferrari F80 hypercar is out and about with the media, and reviews are coming out. So I listened to a podcast maybe this afternoon, I think, and they just mentioned that it was out and that reviews were coming. So I don't know too much about it other than that they loved it. The embargo has just been lifted. So VJ, do you have any information on that?
I just saw one single review today, which is the Chris Harris one. It's a must-watch for everyone. So Chris Harris did his 35-minute long video where he's sliding around the car at Misano in Italy, and he also did a road test of the car. It's like absolutely astonishingly good, as expected. The biggest takeaway that he said is this feels like the most completely developed, finished hypercar compared to things like the AMG one and Aston Martin Valkyrie that came out a few years ago. So this seems like Ferrari has done the opposite of what it used to be in like the 80s, 90s, when they were kind of like, given the pass for being characterful and having a lot of emotions, but were not fully developed, or like they were kind of rough around the edges. But now he said it's like the fully developed, completely finished hypercar it's going to be the benchmark for the next 5 years or so.
Nice. I didn't get a chance to click on the video. I didn't see it.
It's amazing to watch him slide it. It looks like a video game fast, the way it goes around corners. It doesn't look real how quick it looks on video. It's pretty
nice. Yes, car looks great.
Yeah, 1200 horsepower, 3.6 million euros.
Wow, that's an expensive car.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense for that much power and that much capability, but that's...
It's just a V6, which is 2.9 liters, and that alone is producing 900 horsepower. 2.9 liters, 900 horsepower.
Turbos does that have?
Sorry?
How many turbos?
Twin turbo with electric motor assist, so it's like zero lag when it's like instantly spooled up all the time.
Wow, that's insane. Wow, 900 horsepower to V6 is what's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tiny too.
That's got to sound like wickedly great or wickedly horrid.
It sounds like a small V12, but it's not loud enough to be a hypercar sounding, but the performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah.
Just cut the muffler off. It'd be good.
Yeah, cut the muffler off. Sounds like a VQ.
Will ever get driven after these review videos in their life.
Oh yeah, they'll be put away forever, and we'll see one maybe at Car Week this year. And
Totally.
yeah, that's basically what's going to happen with these cars. But yeah, that's the news. So now we're going into our weeks. So Sean, how's the week been for you?
Week has actually been pretty good. Just got back in, was out on vacation down in Mexico. So not too much of a car scene out there in the Tulum area, but it was a much needed break. But got home, got to clean out the garage a little bit. You see a few refreshments in the background. So as you might be able to see the Z, we got the light covers on the Z back there. And just getting everything ready for Car Week. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and figuring out what we're going to do, what I'm going to drive out there. And I'm looking forward to that. So
yeah, Car Week is coming way faster than people know. I mean, like I was at the Wagon Wednesday event yesterday, and people were starting to talk about like their like arrangements, where they're staying, and all that stuff, what events they're going to. I'm getting the sense, we'll talk about it maybe in a couple of weeks when like it gets really close, but I'm getting the sense that people are trying to do this a little bit more enjoyable, like they're trying to like pick and choose events rather than trying to go to everything. I've also heard from like people in the industry that like it's kind of hard to sell some tickets this year.
Yeah.
There are people that are like offering free tickets for a lot of things and all that stuff, and so that is interesting. I'll be interested to see how that goes.
I'm totally going low key this year. I haven't reserved or booked anything beyond just getting the place. I miss like just kind of going out there and just kind of figuring it out as you go along. So I'm totally going by the fly this time. So
yeah, it's honestly, in my opinion, it's more fun to just do things on the fly.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do that this year.
Yeah.
Be less scheduled.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I mean, so basically, a lot of things have happened since the last time we recorded. So if you weren't familiar, if you didn't know, we recorded 2 episodes 2 weeks ago. So we had a week off because Sean was out of town, I was out of town. I'm going out of town tomorrow too. So it's been like a crazy amount of like out of town stuff.
Nice.
But in that period of time where we weren't recording, I decided that I was going to get rid of the X3, mostly because I love the car and I wanted to make it perfect, but I just have too much stuff in life going on right now that is making things like just not work out for it.
If BMW couldn't make that car perfect, then first generation X3.
Yeah. So basically, I listed it for like a pretty low price. At first, I messaged Wesley to see if he wanted to buy it back. He said he gave me the blessing to go and sell it. So I was gonna sell it on Cars and Bids, but then someone approached me and was like, "I actually think this would be a great commuter car."
There you go.
So he's using it to commute. It's probably the best situation for him. So that's gone. Another car that is also gone is not officially yet, but the Civic. So I just I just like casually like went onto like the buyout page for the lease or whatever.
Yeah.
And I found out the buyout was like 22 grand or something like that. And then I went onto one of those like car buying websites. And their offer was exactly the same amount of money basically. So I was like, honestly, I don't really care about this car. Just get out of the lease. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So I started the process with that. and then they're like, well, the dealer price might be more expensive than what you're seeing on your screen. So let's talk and see if we figure it out. And today they told me basically that it'll work out. Mercedes wagon. I got that in for free in trade for detailing.
Yeah.
And it's a piece of it's an absolute piece of garbage, total mess. But I'm planning on like getting it running and driving and selling that to find one that is actually really nice. So I don't really need the Honda anymore if I'm going to be jelly driving like a nice older Mercedes wagon.
Yeah. So what are you going to do with that personalized JDM Joe license plate that you have?
JDM Joe. Yeah, I'm going to sell that on the black market. I'm going to sell that on Silk Road. But yeah, so that's the first car acquired, and the second car acquired, I'm gonna get some hate for this. I'm gonna show Sean a picture. I'm gonna get his live reaction.
Oh boy! Wait, this is what you're selling?
No, this is what we just acquired.
Well, okay. Now who's we? Is this
Ali?
You and Al? Oh my gosh! Whoa, that's not surprising.
Yeah,
that's totally not surprising.
Yeah, so
that's actually I like that color.
Yeah, so
Good
like
choice.
The thing is that like so we test drove that Outback.
Yeah.
For a whole week. Ali liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting and cool enough. And then at the dealership, I was returning the car.
Uh-huh.
And my dad's friend who works at the parts department was like, "How did you like it?" And I'm like, "I liked it." And he's like, "Do you want one?" And I'm like, "Maybe if it's like the deal is good enough."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay." And so he went straight into the GM's office and says, "This guy wants a car." I had one like I had a link for one on the lot that I liked in like the right trim and stuff.
Sure.
And so I'm like, if you can give me this for a good deal and no hassle and no annoying dealership, we'll just do it. I'll just drive away with it. And the GM like circumvented all the salespeople and gave me the straight invoice price, which was like a wholesale price. So I'm like, oh, this is stupid not to do it. So we did it.
Nice.
And Ali wanted a bigger car, so All
right, wait.
Yeah. Yeah, so the X3 is gone. The Honda Civic is on its way out. The Subaru Outback is in the garage. It's the Touring XT trim, so it's the highest trim you can get with the turbo engine. It's a great. We've already put 2,000 miles on it. It's a really nice car. We're taking it to Oregon this week. It's a great car to put miles on. Not the most interesting thing in the world for a car podcast to talk about, but I feel like I wasn't going to be able to hide it for a lot much longer. So
are you making an announcement here today? Are you guys filling up those back seats anytime soon?
We can talk about that later on.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say anything yet, but yeah, there's that. And then so I did a bunch of work on the W124, the green wagon, this week. So I was planning on taking that Mercedes to Oregon tomorrow. So I ended up doing lower control arms. I did a whole radiator, all the cooling, a thermostat. I got fresh Fredstein tires, which is cool. And did an alignment, a couple other things, resealed the power steering pump, did all this shit, so much shit to this car. Like so much work to it. It's running like amazing right now. The only thing that is left that I need to get it done on it is transmission, and it's leaking, so I probably just gonna drop it and rebuild it completely.
Yes.
So that's the last thing. The only reason why I decided not to take it is because it's hot as fuck out right now. And like I was driving home from work today and I'm like, this is just like the AC isn't optimized. It's like it's an old car, so it's like just I needed to be cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the past 2 weeks have been crazy. Like so many things have moved around, like 2 cars gone, 2 cars acquired. I'm trying to get rid of this S210 wagon fast because I want one that's like in good shape, and this one is just not in good shape. So, yeah, if you know anyone that wants a project S210 wagon, let me know. But yeah, VJ, how's your week been?
It's been pretty chill. Just more updates on the Peugeot. I've been trying to making it better because I think I told you guys already got selected for a Bring a Trailer alumni car show in Wisconsin. That's coming up in about 2 weeks' time, Saturday, at Road America. So I'm trying to make it more presentable at the show. So the roof, as you know, has no clear coat. So I bought a perfectly matching wrap for its British Racing Green, and I'm wrapping the roof. I'm getting some of the black rock around sections painted to make it look cleaner. I'm getting the front right fog lamp replaced. It got hit by some rocks on a highway and shattered, and so I'm replacing that part. Overall, I think it's a good incentive for me to clean up the car quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably adding like thousands of dollars of value to it by wrapping it. You know that, right? Like, you're probably making it like a clean Peugeot.
I mean, at least from 10 feet away, it looks okay right now. It doesn't look like it's from a meth lab anymore. So that's good. Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. I mean, I hope I see it soon. I'd love to see it like clean like that. They're cool cars.
Yeah, I mean, it's been driving really great actually. Mechanically, it's really amazing. So I've been daily driving it everywhere, and yeah, I mean, I'm shocked that it's going so well even after 35 years, and it's French, so it's pretty surprising. But the only issue that I had recently is that the AC stopped working, so I need to recharge the AC compressor. It's an R12 system, so I need to find the right substitute for R12, which is available these days.
Don't try to retrofit it either. Retrofitting an R12 system to like R134A or something, it produces cool air, but it's not the same. So if you can find someone to like sketchily shut up more R12 into your system.
Yeah. There's actually, I found a shop, the same British guy. He said he can fill he said he can fill a substitute for the R12. Because like converting it costs like too much money. It's worth more than the car. So.
Yeah, also, and it's also never the same. It's just never the same. It'll never be
actually, the original AC is the best AC I've had in any car.
Yeah, because it's R12.
Because it's French. It's French, and French people cannot be uncomfortable in life.
Because, it might be burning a hole through the ozone layer, but shit, look at that.
Like it's the best AC ever I've ever had in any car. It's unbelievable. Like it's better than any new car AC actually. It just comes on so fast, and it's like more important than actually driving the car is the AC of the car.
Yeah.
So that's I'm just gonna fix that so that I can drive it more easy in the heat wave right now. So it's never ending. The heat wave is not ending. It's been like 1 month and it's gonna go on for another month. It's pretty insane.
Hey, so I also hear that you got an invite somewhere, a real special invite.
Oh yeah, so I recently joined the Model Press Guild, which is based on the West Coast mainly, and they recently got an arrangement with the Singer reimagined for 911s, right? They have their Los Angeles factory facility, and I, as one of my first perks of being part of the guild, they invited me to join on a 3-hour tour of the facility, which I'm super excited about. So this is conveniently on the 9th of August when I'll just be arriving for Car Week. So I'll hopefully arrive in LA, do this tour, and then come over to the Monterey Bay after that.
Nice. Well, our audience is impressed with Singer, but they're really impressed with RWB. So when you get an invite there, let
us know. I'd love to see some guy put caulking all over the place. Yeah, exactly. They should be there.
Can you imagine driving an RWB to like a Singer?
Oh my god! They probably have like panic attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Here we go, totally viral. Go for
it. They've gotten so big now. They're doing like multiple car launches a year now.
Yeah.
Not RWB, Singer. Yeah.
Hey, not to get too far off topic, but I forgot that I was actually behind I'd never seen one of these before. A Volvo, I imagine a mid-60s, a 122S.
Okay, yeah.
It was. I was like, this is a dope wagon.
Yeah.
It was beat to hell. It was typical Berkeley, like beat to hell wagon.
Have like the rock solid engines.
Yeah, it was really cool looking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the engine, it sounded so good.
Yeah, it's like a little 4-cylinder, but it's like they're not fast, they're not exciting, but like they just run.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, they just run.
This thing looked like it had been to hell and back, and was ready for another trip. So.
Yeah. So last tidbit on Volvo stuff, but I have a client whose son got to choose like any car he wanted for a first car within a certain price range, which was like really, really small.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't pick a 122, but he picked a 242, which is like the typical square. But he picked like some like really special edition 242 rally spec edition thing, which was like such an I mean, I don't know why I'm even mentioning this, but like such an interesting car for like a first car.
Yeah.
Every time I see it at his house, I'm like, your son is like has taste, because this is nothing I would have ever expected a kid 16-year-old to want, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Too bad Robert's not here. This would totally be his segment.
Yeah, he'd be excited. He's across the street right now. He's just being lazy, selling some Italian crap or something. I don't know. Who knows?
Man.
But yeah, those are the weeks.
And we are back.
All right. So that brings us into the member Discord finds, which, if you're not familiar with the Valt membership platform, we have a membership platform via Patreon. Link down in the description below if you'd like to support us. I do the same blurb every single week, but we do a lot of things. We do these marketplace finds. We do drive sim nights, dinners, poker nights, F1 viewing parties, you name it. We're going to be doing a barbecue during car week. Basically everything you can think of for car enthusiasts we do. So link down in the description below if you'd like to be part of that. With the membership platform, you also get access to the member Discord. Discord link is also down in the description for the invite. Please click that link and you can, get access to it. It's a lot of fun. But
yeah, within our Discord link, there's a lot of car enthusiasts and like-minded individuals such as yourself that kind of really share a love of cars and a fun of cars. So it's certainly a cool group, and there's some cool conversations that go along in there.
Yeah. So once again, link down in the description for both of those things. But without further ado, we'll get right into them. So the first one is this 1995 Mercedes-Benz S500. So last week, or 2 weeks ago, at the time of recording, we mentioned we posted a white one that was trash, like terrible color. But this one is a super rare color. It's only $3,900. Spencer's been shoving this one down my throat, trying to get me to message the lady. I just have had no time to go to Stockton.
Yeah. If you go to Stockton with $3,900, I guarantee you are not coming back with a car.
Yeah. So I'm skeptical on that, first of all. Second of all, these photos are ass, and it makes me wonder if it's like even like a real thing. Because an Almondine W140, if it's not complete garbage, would sell for like 15. This is a very, it might not look at it like it in pictures, but this photo is this color is striking in person. It's actually a very good color.
It does say clean and classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might reach out to them when I get back from my Oregon trip this weekend, and see if it's still around. But if it's not, no harm, no foul. But I would like to. I don't know. I need another daily driver. This would be really, really nice daily driver, but I don't need it. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, that's the first find. There's like one photo of it, so like we don't have to go too far into it.
Yeah. You been to Stockton lately?
No, last time I went to Stockton, it was for a rally, and I parked in a parking lot overnight in a hotel, and the whole night all I was hearing was like screaming and fireworks and popping, and I'm like, who is dying outside right now? My car is right out in front. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah. Shouts out for any of our audience members that are in Stockton, but man, I don't envy that stuff.
Yeah, Stockton Nights. I'm thinking about you guys.
That's a depressing city.
Yeah. It's not the greatest.
Yeah.
It's nearby Sonora, right? That's like kind of
no. It's over by like in between like Sacramento and like Modesto.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking about the right place.
No.
Yeah. So that's the first find. Second find, Wesley found us. This is a 1991 Geo Tracker with a crazy body kit and wire wheels.
Oh man, bring me back to the 90s, baby.
Yeah, so this would win Radwood if you bought it. $7,500 seems kind of like a lot of money for something like this. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Not my thing.
No.
Not my thing. But it's cool that it's a manual and like it does its thing.
It'd be much cooler back to stock.
And it looks like it has like hydraulics or something because of this control panel. Looks like it might be connected to something. So
yeah,
let's read the description. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Air suspension. Yeah. So there's it's like a interesting. I don't know. Buy it. Bring it to Radwood. Sell it later. It looks like it's actually in good shape. It's not overheating. So that's good.
Except that was startup.
Yeah. Exactly. Car number 3, also from Wesley, I believe. If you want to be an Eastern European rich guy, This is a 2024 Lada with an AMG body kit. Once again, we've covered these all the time. There is too many of them actually around. It's disgusting. But if you want to be that guy, 42 grand gets you, this. Anything.
This is not a rich guy. This is like a Russian mobster.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, look at like what's going on here. Eastern European perfection right here. Yeah. Perfect communist car.
Yeah.
And then those are the marketplace finds. I wanted to bring 2 cars that I found myself. Obviously, this one I didn't find, but we needed to talk about it. So this is Julian's E30 supercharged V8 car. We've all seen this car.
Kudos to freaking Julian.
$110,000 selling price. This car he has put love into this thing. I mean, he has a lot of sentimental value attached to this car.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got the money for it. He's put easily that amount of money into this car, reiterating it, evolving it, changing it, doing all this stuff with it. He's really made it his own thing, and I never thought he was going to sell it. I understand why he sold it, but it's a bummer that we're not going to see this in the Bay anymore.
Yeah. Oh man.
But
to make a sale like this, I mean, a 325 going for $110,000. He's became a building legend right now.
Yeah, I texted him. I'm like, you know, you could stop being a firefighter and start a business right now, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, because like I guarantee you, people would write us at least $80,000 check to him to find another 325 and do the same thing.
Yeah,
because he didn't do the welding, but he did a lot of this like work in finding the parts. He did all that himself.
Yeah,
he's really good at it. And so if
Robert, cancel whatever you have going on with your M3 and talk to Julian.
Yeah, Julian would make it better. Yeah, Julian would make it crazier. I mean, the thing of the build thing that makes Julian unique is that power, like drivability. Like I'm sure this car is very drivable, but this car is fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's not like an S50 E30. It's like not like a car you could take through back roads and stuff. This car is built to be like a head turner. Like this car is like, I'm making how much horsepower, I'm shooting flames out of my exhaust, and I'm a badass kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's a totally different vibe for what Robert's going for, but like this car is I don't know. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss seeing it.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know Julian, this isn't like just a one-off. He's got a whole bunch of stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he sold a E34 wagon on here for a pretty penny, like 50 grand.
Yeah,
which I don't think it broke a record at the time. This broke a record for E30 period, unless it's an Alpina that isn't an M3. So if it's an Alpina or an M3, they've sold for more. But E30 period, this is the most expensive one on Bring a Trailer, bar none, by like 2x. It's like this broke through everything.
You know what's funny is when I was looking for this car, I couldn't find it because I was looking too low. I was like, no way,
no way went for 100.
110.
Yeah. So if you're curious, like looking at E30 prices, but while this is loading up, he's built a wagon that he sold on here, and it went for a good amount of money. The buyer was really happy.
This is exact. I looked at the dots right there.
Yeah. So if you look at this graph, like everything. So I sold my E30 right here when the market was popping, and it sold this one right here. Oh wait, no, this one right here.
There you go.
Literally, I can't believe I found that. And that at the time was the most expensive 325 IS ever sold, and I was like proud of that record, 16,250. And then later on, it sold again like around here for like 20 something, and then it sold again for like 30. So like, but now this has completely shattered it. So congrats to him, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to the other things he's building. I'm sure he's going to use a lot of this money to put into his E34 M5 with the V12 that's coming to Car Week, and he's doing some crazy shit to it. So that's going to be crazy. And then his wagon that's his unicorn project with the twin turbo V12 setup. So the next 2 cars are going to be crazy. I think
that might be the one I want.
Hey, you know what? You tap him on the shoulder right now before it's built and give him 70 grand.
Yeah, I bet.
He'd do it. He'd give it to you.
I bet.
But yeah, I just wanted to shout him out. Congrats to him. He should start a business. He should stop being a firefighter. Even though props to firefighters for doing what they do, but like he should stop doing that and build these cars as a living. He would love his life.
Totally.
And then this one, I feel like every time I see a JDM hearse, I need to mention it. So this is the last marketplace find we'll talk about. So this is a Toyota Century hearse. imagine buying this. What the fuck are you doing with this?
Oh, dude. Imagine bringing that home.
Yeah. Honey,
Hey,
look
babe,
at this car I
babe,
just
look.
bought. Like, what? Like, what do you do? And these go for money. These go for like 40 or 50 grand.
Yeah.
Because I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't understand this.
Well, yeah.
But
Is there a body that it comes with?
There probably was a body
Yeah.
in there. A couple of them. Probably some emperor or some shit. But like, I have to talk about these no matter what. Whenever these come out.
Yeah.
So right now it's at $11,000 and there's 17 hours left. There's no way it's going to go for that. There's absolutely no shot. It's going to go for more. But yeah, wild car, interesting story, but needed to bring that up.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
So that brings us into today's main topic. So basically we all know that like online auctions seem to have, changed the entire used like enthusiast car marketplace. But I was thinking about this on my way to
it turned it upside down.
Yeah, it completely shattered.
Yeah.
It just shattered all expectations.
Yeah.
But it also came about around the same time that like the new generation of spenders were starting to like buy shit, like me, and like maybe a couple ages old, like 20s and 30s, were starting to buy cars. And so I'm wondering how much of an impact online auctions really had, or if it was just like the new age of people wanting different cars. So one of the things I bring up always when I talk about this is that before Bring a Trailer, basically any BMW, like an E30 non-M car, an E36 like you were talking about before, or an E46, even M3s, were like, you can get them for like nothing. An E30 325 IS with low miles would be like 5-6 grand. And then the moment Bring a Trailer started, it went 15, 20, 30. Now they're like $30,000 or $40,000 cars,
Yeah.
Same with your E36 and E46s. You know?
Well, it's the moment when they got really, really popular, when everybody was sitting at home, checking out the internet and looking for something to do because, again, there was nothing to do. During like the shelter in place. And and I think we all bought cars during that time. And everything just kind of, it blew up crazy.
Yeah.
Cars and bids just happened to start, then and there as well. And yeah, like I said, it just turned everything upside down.
Yeah. So do you think, if car auctions never existed, the online car auctions never existed, do you think that some of these cars would be as valuable as they are today because of because of my generation wanting them, or is it explicitly like the Bring a Trailer effect, kind of thing, where like all these like the ones I have listed, W123 Mercedes-Benz, you can get those for $500, and then Bring a Trailer sold one for $40.
Yeah.
And then now all of them are like 10 or above, Yeah. And same with E30s, same with Grand Wagoneers, like they were worth literally nothing, like they were worth metal value.
Yeah.
And then one of them sold for 35, and now all of them are like above 35 that are in good shape. E46M cars, 10 grand car. Now it's like, Robert just sold one last year for $110,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, are these online auctions the reason why these cars are popping, or is it because people like you, like me, like VJ, who are now starting to have a little bit extra cash and who wanted these cars and now are buying them?
Yeah.
Like, I'm wondering, it just,
I mean, I still think that the whole market is still overinflated. We mentioned all those factors, and we also have to talk about, the chip shortage and the shortage of cars that were out there that really drove, the used car market and obviously the enthusiast car market, especially when it came to manual cars. So, and the limited availability of manual cars. I just think it was just a perfect combination that just overinflated everything. But you see now, I think things are starting to come down and become a little bit more realistic. I don't think it'll ever be like it was before the pandemic, but, I don't know.
VJ, what do you think? You have any comments?
I think it's just a combination of obviously social media and aggregating the right audience for the right product, right? So that's what Bring a Trailer initially did, bringing the right audience to the whole car enthusiasm and being able to, participate in auctions to win those. While there were like many, separate different websites and other media to access, like once BAT became popular, it was like that one place to find and have a trusted source for all these car sales, right? So I think it's that finding the right product market fit, as well as the existence and boom of social media that increase this hype surrounding enthusiast cars and their values. Like even with events like Radbourd or Luftgekult, which became popular, led to a rising value and understanding and knowledge of these cars essentially. So yeah, it's the whole information technology and finding the right product market fit with respect to online auctions, I think.
Yeah. You know what it could also have been too was, just the open roads that we had, years ago, again, when everybody was at home. I mean, six cars in here, I think I bought during the pandemic, and they're all manuals. Mm-hmm. And now when I think about, going out and taking the drives I used to, I'm like, I don't want to deal with all the traffic.
Yep. That's definitely a thing. Definitely a thing.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but comment down below, what you think about the car market, and if it's just the generation, or if it was just all this stuff that happened all at once. Because I've always wondered about that. I've wondered if none of that existed, if some of these older cars, like that Cadillac we were talking about last couple episodes ago, if that would still be worth a couple $100,000 instead of worth 60 now.
Yeah. And I love the fact how Bring a Trailer, Cars and Bids, whatever, is they brought a exposure to maybe brands or specific models that weren't really popular, with the masses, as a great, driving car. I would have never looked at a Peugeot up until, VJ got one.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just out of my wheelhouse. So, but when you see all that stuff and you learn about the history of them on Bring a Trailer, I think it does, they do certainly do the car industry a
service, or car, I should say, enthusiasts.
Yeah, it turned into, it started as something like a niche hobby that was followed by some nerds to becoming a more of a mainstream. Anyone with money would put their cash into something like an investment. Cars being seen as, they were always seen that way, but this whole explosion of treating cars like investment also came with, the rise in Bring a Trailer and all these online auctions. Yeah.
Yeah. So comment down below, but we won't have to. I mean, we're not going to be able to answer the question, but I'm curious with
the origin of Bring a Trailer, where initially it was like a lesser known nerdy side of the internet, where it was literally bring a trailer to find and take junk cars from their sellers to take it home, because they were not the most nicest, the most well presented cars. It was literally bring a trailer to take this car home, because they were not even running. And then once they got online and figured out the whole auction thing after eBay and all that, it became a huge deal.
Yeah, it's big.
Things used to be so much cheaper on Bring a Trailer, but now they set the market on used
most
cars.
Yeah, they set the market on most cars, most enthusiast cars at least. Yeah. That's for sure. But yeah. All right, so now we go into the scenario of this week's podcast, which is another Own, Drive, and Delete. We're going to do a Cars and Bids edition this week because we're excited to announce that Cars and Bids is going to be a partner with us during the Car Week event this year. Woohoo! So that'll be a lot of fun. Some more news to come on that. But we figured it'd be fun to do a Cars and Bid edition. So these cars are not valued the same. So try to get the value out of your mind and just go for experience.
Okay.
So owning, driving, deleting. Owning is keeping the car and keeping it forever. Driving it is driving it once and giving it back. And deleting is removing from the face of the earth.
Okay.
Never be seen again. So the first one is this 1991 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur 2. Looks pretty nice. It's on a rotisserie.
So do you know about the Silver Spur 2?
No.
Oh, I don't either.
Okay, well,
I just figured that you were a big Rolls-Royce guy. Or no, you're a Bentley guy.
Well, so I love these. I mean, they're the same car.
Same car, yeah.
So the Rolls-Royce, it has a 6.75 liter naturally aspirated engine. So this is way slower than the Turbo R.
Okay.
These cars are absolutely fantastic when they're working.
Yeah.
The problem is that they don't work all the time, and when they don't work, it's a travesty. You know, it's like a huge issue. Yeah, it's the same car, just with the small. It's a non-turbo engine. I really want this. Like, I really want like a non-turbo. Actually, I don't even know. This is definitely not a turbo, but I really want like a non-turbo Rolls that is clean and doesn't need shit. You know, because like when this needs shit, it's expensive. But I just want one that doesn't need shit that I could drive for a year and experience.
Yeah. Are those turbos as problematic as every other turbo from the 80s, 90s?
Yeah, I mean, the Bentley Turbo Rs are not known to be reliable.
Yeah, okay.
Neither are these, though, but I think there's less to break on them, you know? They're slow as fuck, though. You know, they're not designed for, like, you know, like fast-paced driving, but they're like a good cruiser car. I think it'd be fun to bring it to a Cars and Coffee and just experience for a little bit. So that's the first one. I know both of you are deleting this, but I wanted to bring it up. Second one is this. This is in honor of Sean's car with the glass over his headlights now, because this one doesn't have it. So this is a 1977 Nissan Fairlady Z. So this is a JDM car, so that's kind of cool. It's a real Fairlady, which is interesting. But over fenders, white. You know, looks pretty solid, pretty good spec.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't need that much. Nothing really specific to talk about. It looks like a solid example. And then this one, Ferrari 360 Modena, and this one has a 6-speed gated.
Ooh.
So once again, we know with these cars, this car was like a dream poster car when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Especially with the 6-speed, it completely transforms the car, makes it a thing.
Yeah.
You know? So what are we doing? Sean, you already have your answers. So what are you choosing?
Oh man, well, definitely, I'm definitely taking the gated V12 as the own. So I'm sorry, V8. That's what I was like. Sorry, yeah. Definitely taking the gated V8. So I kind of paused on that. I'm like, wait a sec, that doesn't sound right.
Oh my god, if it was V12, it'd be like next level,
right?
Yeah.
No, the Modenas are cool, sound great, look great. You know, it would complete my the Bad Boys had a 575, so it wasn't a 360, it was 575. Yeah, so never mind, but close enough.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah. So I definitely own this. The drive would actually be the Bentley, or the Rolls Royce. Excuse me. I like the look of them. When I borrowed the Turbo R, it was I just felt so regal in it, and people just totally dug like a classic Bentley or a classic Rolls Royce.
It's not ostentatious. It's not like a fuck you car.
No, totally.
Which is not because they're worth $5,000.
Yeah. There's a total look or a total thumbs up, you know, and so they're cool. The Z, I don't know, you know, obviously I have one, and the reason why I done so much work to it, because, you know, I got tired of just the stock kind of thing, and this one appears to be, you know, pretty stock. So they're fun to drive, fun to own, but, you know, I don't want to get killed by the Z people, but I would probably delete the 240. I don't find anything particularly that special with them.
Yeah.
BJ, what about you?
I think it's pretty obvious for me to own the gated manual Ferrari V8 for sure, because last year at Car Week I got a chance to drive the 430 Scuderia 16M. So that's the convertible one in black, and it was the most amazing powertrain and chassis experience that I've had. And that car, I did not know the value of it when I was driving it. So this was the limited edition 16M Scuderia. And right now when I'm looking at auctions, I see these selling for 600 plus. So yeah, it's pretty accurate the way they're valued now. But I think the 360 Challenge Stradale would be even more absolutely amazing, ridiculous. But the 360 Modena would be like a decent car to live with every day, comparable. Like Challenge Stradale will be probably too much to drive every day, so I would probably keep the Modena as my more of a daily or something that I could drive more often to own. I'd probably delete the Rolls-Royce because I don't think I can ever afford to keep it running unless I own a small country and have all of the GDP of that country going towards my account. So I don't think I can keep it up and running. Although I really enjoyed the Turbo R experience for the 2 days I had it. It's absolutely royal, and it just feels like you're owning the road and literally the king of the road wherever you're going in that. So, but it's a tough choice. But I'll have to delete that, and I'll probably drive the Z because I love the look of it. I love the sound of it, and it's just like the whole aesthetic of that car is really beautiful. I think I'd definitely not keep the big ass fenders and all the attachments that you see in this extra fenders and everything. I'd probably keep it more stock and in a nicer color. And it definitely needs a Rebello engine from what I experienced in Sean's car.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that the fenders and the rims on this car particularly bother me. Yeah.
It looks off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something about it's definitely pretty aggressively cosmetically modified. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, to be boring, I think I'm gonna own the 360. I think these cars, if you drive them, I think like every car, but if I were to live with this car and drive it every day, I think this would be actually fine. Like I think one of the main reasons why these Ferraris always break is because people drive them for 5 seconds and then put them away for 7 months and then expect it to not be.
60 is, I think, the first Ferrari to not need an engine out belt service. So you can actually probably maintain this at home.
Yeah. And these offer a great value too. I mean, like, I think like 100 plus, a little bit over 100 grand gets you like a really cool experience.
Amazing Ferrari experience that you can actually maintain.
Yeah. And you can drive it.
Yeah. So and especially since this was a poster car of mine. So I mean, like I would always see these. I would see these taillights at Car Week when these were like kind of freshly coming out and would freak the fuck out. So like, I'm definitely owning this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be the same as Sean. I'm gonna drive the Rolls Royce and natural aspirated V8 because I just want to experience it. I wish I could own one of these cars. I fear that it would just break. Like it would be a huge expense. The braking system is such a huge issue, and everything else is so problematic. So I'd own this car, and then honestly, like for the Z, I'd delete this. There are other better examples out there that I could probably find and experience. So those are mine. The boring because me and Sean picked the same thing, but comment down below what you choose.
Yeah. But going back to that Ferrari and what we were talking about earlier, VJ, is like one of my dream cars was a Scud as well. I love the Scuds.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. 430s have aged so well.
Mm-hmm.
They look so
cool. The 430s have Yeah, you don't see many for sale often anymore. Like you see 360s like every other week, on Cars and Bids or on Bring a Trailer, but the 430s are like people are keeping them or they're being traded too high of value for these online auction platforms. But I don't know. That's the consumer advice, I guess, for this week. Buy a 360 while you still can, because
gated. They
all go the same way. They all go up. That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Any manual Ferrari will go up. Even a Mondial. 50 years from now, you're gonna want a Mondial.
So, and I hear there's a rumor that Ferrari, are they bringing back a manual?
Is that true?
Yeah, there's discussion about developing another new manual with a V12 naturally aspirated engine. Because there's a huge demand for it among their clients, and Porsche is obviously doing a huge service to their customers by keeping the manual, so Ferrari is being forced to do that.
Yeah, I mean, if Ferrari comes up with a manual, I mean, that would be the car to own. That would be like the halo for everyone. So yeah. But yeah, comment down below what you choose, what you'd own, what you drive, what you delete. Once again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We post every single week, and like the video if you enjoyed it. We love doing them, so we hope that you love watching them. So we'll see you on another episode next week. And without further ado, take care. See you later.
Hey.